guys, happy Saturday. Becky Thames here live for The Drive at 5. And today I wanted to ask, do you know how to find items to sell on Amazon locally in your neighborhood, in your city, in your county, in your area? And what I'm going to share with you today, some people just really don't think about this. Now, I think about private label items every single day. I don't care where I go. I am always, always, always looking for things to sell on Amazon. And, you know, I don't have it with me right now, but I carry a little notebook in my pocketbook every time, and I take notes. If I don't have my pocketbook, I do it on my cell phone, because there are, and I've said this before, private label ideas everywhere, all around you. So today is Saturday, and one of my sons went duck hunting this morning. My nephew was trying out for baseball practice, and so I'm so proud of him. He actually hit 3 out of 3 of his first balls. And then after the baseball tryouts, we went to Bee City. Now, Bee City is like a small petting zoo out in Cottageville, South Carolina. And how you would find these things in your city, definitely you could use Google. Look on Groupon. Groupon is really good. Like sometimes they have discounted tickets to local trends, local things that are going on in your area. And you can find out about, little exclusive places to go in your neighborhood, in your city, in your county that maybe others won't know about. So Bee City was really cool because they actually have a petting zoo. They had lemurs, they had a zebra, they had a deer, they have monkeys, and you could feed the monkeys. And they looked like little Cheerios, but they called them Monkeyios. And you literally would put your hand out and they would grab it with their little paw and then put it in their mouth. And the monkeys, some of them were really smart. You could put the Monkeyios in like a little white PVC pipe type of thing, and they had it on a little pulley, and they would pull it, and once they got it to where they could grab it, they would grab it and just sit there and eat the Monkeyios. It was really, really cool. So if you live near Charleston, South Carolina, I highly recommend that you go to Bee City, even if you come to visit, because we're one of the most visited places. Now, it's not really huge, like a big it's not like the state zoo or anything like that, but it's really cool. But what I wanted to talk to you about today was the private label items that you could think of just by going to Bee City. So Bee City also had bees, and they also sell honey. So look at this cute little thing right here. It says, let me see, pure raw honey produced by Bee City in Cottageville. I don't know if you can see that. Cottageville, South Carolina. This little honey. Now, I did look on Amazon, and, honey is kind of like mayonnaise, right? Once you find a brand of honey that you really, really like, and usually, not all the time, but usually it's the kind your mom used, and their mom used, and their mom used. So think about this. I know, like, I grew up on Duke's mayonnaise. My brother used to eat these nasty mayonnaise sandwiches, and he only liked Duke. So it was Duke's mayonnaise, Duke's mayonnaise, Duke's mayonnaise. So if you live in the South and you always got Duke's mayonnaise, and then let's say you got a job and you got transferred to California or Minnesota, or you just chose to move there, but oh my gosh, you had to have some of your Duke's mayonnaise, where would you go to buy it? So you would go to Amazon, right? And the same thing is with your honey. Maybe you grew up on Bee City honey or ABC package store honey, or whatever the brand was that your mom had, or someone that had an influence over you used in your home. And sometimes people, when they grow up, think about this. What washing detergent do you use? Do you use like the Tide powder that your mom used? Did you switch to the liquid? Are you still using Tide altogether? Or whatever brand, that you're familiar with. So these are the types of things. But here's the thing. So this honey is Bee City's private label brand called Bee City Honey. Now, I could sell this on Amazon, and but it would be their brand. So this would be called like retail arbitrage, or I could buy this honey and private label like a honeycomb stick with my brand and bundle it together and then sell it as one, right? And the reason that you would want to do something like that if you find something local is because anyone can go and buy this from Bee City and just list it. But if you have a honeycomb stick, you guys know what those are? I didn't know what they were till I was researching them a couple of months ago. But it's just a stick, and it looks like a honeycomb on the end. And people actually use those, right? I actually asked, hey, does anybody use these? I think I was in Philadelphia when I first saw them, and I was talking about honey sticks there of ideas that you could private label just from there. And this one particular company where I was, they actually did private label a honeycomb stick. So just from going to visit Bee City with my family, petting the animals, I had my little finger was stuck out there, and this little horse like bit my finger. And I posted some pictures today, so if you haven't had a chance, go and look at the pictures, because we did really have a good time, and we fed all kinds of animals. They had a bird feeding too. You could hold a gator. They had his little mouth shut so that he couldn't bite you, and all kind of snakes, and it was just really cool to do that. But how could I just take a family outing that our family was doing and then turn it into a private label idea or a retail arbitrage idea? And not only did they have honey, they had honeycomb, which you have to be careful with honeys and bees and those types of products because a lot of people are allergic to honeys and to bees. So just definitely keep that in mind. But they also had soaps that included honey. They had the chapsticks. They had the lotions, the potions. They didn't have any pills, but they did actually have regular honeycomb, right? And so we bought some honeycomb too, and just this little thing of honey because I'm the only one that likes it. So that's why we did. But I just wanted to share this with you so that you could think about items around where you live. I know another one is like if you have some really good barbecue joints, and whether you live wherever you live, you always think that the barbecue that you grew up on was the best barbecue, and that barbecue joint may have their own barbecue sauce. Same thing, back to the mayonnaise, back to the honey. These local places, if you go to your local craft shops and the farmers markets, and you can find the ones that make the spices and the honeys and the dips and everything else that you can private label yourself. So that's a tip that I wanted to share with you today. I also wanted to tell you, in April, I am going to be in Houston, Texas, speaking at an e-commerce event. It's not only selling on Amazon, it's everything e-commerce related. I'd love to meet you there. So if you want to come and hang out with me in April in Houston, Texas, you can go to hangwithbecky.com. I'd love to meet you. I'd love to hear about your e-commerce journey and everything that you're doing to succeed on Amazon and on eBay. And of course, for the new people selling on Amazon, thank you so much for reaching out to me today and yesterday. I just love helping. First of all, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Becky Thames, and I am super passionate about helping you earn your first dime online. I've been selling online for 20 years, started with eBay November the 9th, 1999. I started with Amazon on January the 12th, 2014. So I've been on Amazon for 5 years, sold over $1.3 million in sales on Amazon alone. And I love to teach people how they can make their first dime online. So if you're looking to make your first dime online as well, reach out to me because I'm a pointer sister, right? I can point you in the right direction. Even if it doesn't financially benefit me, I'll point you to what's your best interest. Now, I don't know if other people online do that, but that's how I roll, and that's what I wanted to share with you today. So if you want to hang with me in April, learn about e-commerce, I'd love to hear about your e-commerce journey. Go to hangwithbecky.com, and I look forward to seeing you there. Hi, Miranda. Thank you so much. Miranda, thank you. She's going to come see me in April. I can't wait to see you, and thanks for putting the link there as well. And, I've been online, too, for 5 years because I didn't know you could make money like on Facebook. But for me, it's not about making money because I have a full-time career where I make a very, very nice salary. And I have an amazing husband that makes a actually, we retired him in 2016, and he makes a very nice salary. And I have three very active boys now. My nephew lives with us, and I do Amazon part-time. So I just wanted to share with you, want to hear about your e-commerce journey. Send me a message. Go to hangwithbecky.com, and I'll see you in April. Have an amazing night. Bye.